There we go.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Say with me. Welcome to another episode
Hello.
of.
Tale of Forgotten
Tales of
Seas.
Forgotten Seas.
Tales of the
I
Forgotten
Yes,
You
Sea.
gotta cue it for all of us say it at the same time, or else it's not funny. All right.
absolutely. I see them how well put was. Anyway, yes. Welcome to another episode of Tales of the Forgotten Sea, brand new TTRPG that we play test in front of everyone, and we have fun playing it. Um, Last where we left off, we finally leave the sea behind. We are heading towards Akiptos. We have important legend in our hand. We have very, we had a very interesting and heartful moment with our NPCs. Um, it's like one of my players put it, there was a moment of a love boat situation, kind of last session. Yes, exactly. And The first week was pretty much quite nice, kind of nice. We get back into the routine. People started to help back to the after the fight. We got to see Rock being more cheerful and more, I would say, put together. Uh, and We got to see Jarvis interacting, sorry, Jarvis interacting deeply with Geraldine, discovering some bits about her and also some bits about the gods. And so a little bit of Lord Dump explanation. Miguel had a very nice chat with Captain Olvida. Rock had a very nice night, I would say, sleeping next to the captain, doing nothing else. Was very nice, especially because she was completely drunk and he was kind of.
Rock is a gentleman. He would not do unsavory things.
Absolutely. A deadly gentleman, I would say. um, anyway, and we ended up the session. We kind of a homen. We ended up with Jarvis spotting both at the edge of the horizon, almost like a shadow that was following them. They knew that in Aegeus, bounty on Capital Vida was put out. So who's these people? Are they following them? Is this just another passerby? And that's why we restart the session tonight, where some people gather on the main deck, looking out, trying to understand who these things, who they are, what these things is, and etc. Plus, the fact that in the middle of the ocean there is a lot of mist right now, not the greatest thing. And the, I would say, Cavalcante, the ocean of Cavalcante, that is also known for this big waves that are keep rolling down, became a quiet. Not also not a great moment. So please, guys, take the lead.
Oh,
Um,
man.
Jarvis is going to, depending on how close that boat is, if it's still a distance away, he might not be as quiet, but he is going to quietly go around and start making everybody aware of the boat. And obviously the captain and anybody else who is sleeping, but like, hey, we got company and everybody needs to be alert right now. Get up, get weapons, get ready. I don't know what this is. Could be could be a trap. It could be something real dangerous. Let's get ready. And he's gonna say to the captain, and I don't know if Rock is in there at this point. with the
No,
captain? And
no. Rock, this was so it's been some time after Rock left the cabin. So he was
okay.
last time we checked in with him, he's basically meditating on deck with anybody that really wants to. He's been like
Mhm,
trying to like get a grasp of his self and his powers and things. So he's just kind of
mhm,
been
mhm.
like doing Zen sort of stuff on the boat, like trying to figure himself out. So he's probably not even
Mhm.
paying attention until you actually disturb him.
Okay, I would again. So I go to the captain and be like, Captain, we got company, and it looks ghostly. And I'll also go to Rock. Be like, hey, Rock, we might need that. Like kind of like touch you, like wait for you to like give him a look and be like, we got company, and
Maybe you went down here, yeah.
this is going to be a new. Uh, you can stop playing with your snake, buddy.
I'm
um,
trying to point it towards the person talking.
yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
Oh, okay. This your new thing might really be helpful right now. Come on, I'm going to point to the boat, off off the off the stern.
Okay,
I say,
so you say that, and because he's basically in Rock's mind, what he's doing now is transferring his consciousness between them, trying to activate them, deactivate them, things like that. So when you're talking to him, the snake literally turned and pointed it, yeah, and pointed towards you, and then you say something to the distance, and so the snake turns, looks in that direction, and then his eyes open. Oh yeah, that's not good. It looks off into the distance.
Uh, once. I'll wait till you guys
Really?
finish.
There we go. All right. So the captain's already been informed. Okay,
Mhm.
well, that's what I'll ask. I'll
yeah,
ask Carlos. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The captain's been informed. I would have told you too, Miguel. I would have told um
Okay.
Hot Pot. Again, I would if I'm not telling people, I'm like, hey, go down and tell Geraldine we got company. Go tell this one we got company. I'm trying to make sure everybody knows, because like make sure that 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 your mother and the kids know so they can be someplace as safe as possible. All
Yes.
that kind of stuff. Like, I'm in directing mode right now until other people can start,
All right.
jumping in and helping me manage. Um, and once I feel like enough people know and I see the captain coming out, I'm up at the back of the boat, and I'm just preparing myself, basically to be boarded, to have a fight. I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay.
Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
All right.
I probably will get up kind of slowly because he realizes this is the first time he's really tried to start doing meditation, things like that. So his legs are probably all like pins and needles. So he's probably like getting up, like, then he
Mm-hmm.
stabilizes and kind of gets his weapons ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
s- so I'm gonna make sure tell children and stay down until
Mhm.
get word. I'm gonna go up to the top of the ship, on the deck, and I actually gonna look in the direction. Can I see any distinguish? I know it's misty. Is there any way? Is it just the shape of the ship that I can see, or is there any like distinguishing features of the ship?
Okay. So this thing is at literally the edge of the horizon.
Okay.
So at the moment you have a black dot but I can give you this opportunity to roll me a perception or investigation roll.
All right. Can I look for like is there like a spyglass that it might be
Yeah,
on deck that
absolutely.
can I want to use that? Just imagine just to kind of opens it out, see if I actually see it. So,
Yes. Spyglass is available and it give you an extra dice on the roll.
okay, perfect. It's good.
Can we
Not that
all
you can keep it, but
Uh,
can we all make that roll?
yeah, if you want, yes, I consider this as a group check.
Okay, so let
all
me
right,
go look
with
in this.
basically one with I don't have anything in you said investigation or what was it, perception?
Or perception, you can choose.
Okay, so same for
Okay, 1 second.
me, and then
It's the same skill. So investigation. I don't have any dots in it, so it's one. I take highest to lowest, and that's it, right?
Yeah,
Nothing explodes.
plus
All
the
right.
bonus modifier of your traits.
did
All right.
but you're the only one with a spyglass, right? Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
can.
assume I don't have one.
All right. That's a 9. So
Mhm.
Let's see. So that's a 6. 5.
I wait for everyone to roll, and I give you the information, guys.
Okay. 6 and 5, and then 11. 6 explodes. 14.
16 plus 3, so that's a 19.
Very, very good indeed. So each one of you passing the spyglass to each other,
Yeah,
looking
if we go like, wait, no, to the left, that's fine.
Oh, was I supposed to add something for the spyglass?
you had one dice,
Oh,
but it's one
Oh,
dice extra on the pool. Not that you can keep it. It's just to make sure that you have an extra one.
okay.
oh, hold on.
So if it's the highest, you choose
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
fine.
An extra dice of the on the pool.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay. So yeah,
Uh,
it would have been higher than that. But yeah, go ahead.
all right. Tell me how much it will be.
So I was at 14. You said I had an extra die. Does that mean I just pick one of the dice that was the next highest, or am I like rolling a die?
Yeah, basically,
You
like,
you need to see if that is highest than the one that you roll.
So just
Okay.
roll another die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
4. It wasn't, so it doesn't change the roll.
Perfect.
Uh,
So could
okay.
have.
Could have. Yep. I could have rolled a 6.
Yeah, exactly. So it's hard, even with the spyglass, because this thing is very, very far away and is, just a black dot on the horizon at the moment. And the thing is right there. And if you were not sure, it's almost like it doesn't touch water. But of course, it's just far away.
Do we have like a lore of like ghost ships? Like, is that in our lore section? Like, if we
Yes.
were to do like a history or something.
I'd like to do a
Of,
history check or whatever.
of
Sure, you're.
history of occultism.
I will
Yeah,
do a
you
history check.
you do that. My history is 1, so I'm like, not really.
can I do an occult?
Yeah.
I rolled an
Wonderful.
11 on my history check.
Hmm. Brian?
Oh,
What do you?
I have a 1 in history, but I'll roll it for. Let's
It's up
see.
to you guys.
What
I'm
do we
happy
got?
to.
No, that's fine. Wisdom is 3 dice. History is so it gives me 4 pips. I keep a highest and a lowest. So let's see how that goes. Oh, it does not go well. 5. 5 wait, plus bonus. Hold on. 6. No,
Mhm.
that's not going to help us too much.
So I have 3 dots. How many dice do I
Mhm.
actually keep? Is it still
Three.
two? So I
No,
keep
three.
okay. Okay, so I had on the initial roll I rolled uh 6 and 2 5s. That's 16, and then I exploded to a 4, so that's 20. Plus I have 1 in wisdom, and then I also get an extra 1 from something over here for occult rolls. Because of whatever it was. There it is. Script of suffering. Get +1 in occult. That's
Okay.
22.
Oh yeah.
Sounds really great.
I just
Mm-hmm.
realized I had a survival perception thing from Survivor's Instinct, but I don't think this is like, is this survival really? I mean, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. You can tell this. The ship looks just a dot, as I said, but there is some kind of weird feelings about the mist around you. And you heard
Mm-hmm.
stories of the veil rising from the sky, the sea, pulling things on this side of the archipelago.
Mm.
And right now, it's just this unnatural ship that is not coming closer for right now. It's just right there. That looks almost like half real, half made of shadow.
Mm. That's for my roll.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
There's not specific ship legend in this area of the world.
All right. I'm gonna go to the captain. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if you have any idea about what that is. I'm getting a bad feeling about it though. The mist and it being there. Is there much wind, or is the everything pretty calm right now?
It's pretty calm right now, and you are being pushed forward, but there's almost no wind. The only thing
All
that
right.
push you forward are the waves.
Um, I am gonna. Um, we need to do everything we can. I don't know if we have a way to propel ourselves forward. If we can start trying to cut back and forth through the waves. I am gonna use. Um, I'm gonna use my magic to start to just give us as much distance from this thing as I can. And so I'm gonna use. Of course, I didn't take crushing wave, but I'm gonna just start uh, using. I'm gonna make a roll to use tidal flow just to start pushing the ship forward. I know I can only do it for so long, but I'm just gonna start trying to push the ship forward, um, and start directing other people to like whatever they can to give us as much distance between us and that ship as possible. If it wants to catch us, it'll catch us.
Fair enough. Can I have three roll from you, but when you come back from your little break?
Sorry, say that again.
You
All right,
say
three
something
rolls.
about needed to go to the loo
No. I was
in character.
no. Uh, maybe I don't know what I said. No, I'm going to use tidal flow to start trying to push the ship forward.
Fair. I need three times the roll,
Okay.
and to see how can you keep up with this.
Mm-hmm. Come on, phone. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm rolling. It's going to be wisdom, which is
Hmm.
3. And then I have 1 dot in that. Oh, and at some point I'll need the other 3 spells that I learned, but that's fine for right now.
Hmm.
Um, so the first one is what's that? I have a 6 and a 1 is 7, 8 plus the book, which I get what 1 or 2 from the book. I forget now.
Between the two books, you get a +2.
Okay, so that's a 10 for the first one, and then I have to make a 10 for the second one and a 12 for the third one.
Hmm. Exactly.
Uh-huh. Come on, no ones. Oh boy, that's a 6 and a 3, so that's a 9. That's a 10 plus the 2 is a 12 again. Or no, better that time. And then oh yeah, no, I knew that was gonna happen. That's a 5 and a 1. So the last one I'm not gonna make.
Okay.
Right, 5 and a 1
This
is
is
7. Yeah, I'm short on the third one.
okay. You cannot cast it again for the rest of this scene,
Hmm.
for a few hours and etc. But just you got a certain point knock prone,
Hmm.
and you feel a little bit nauseous and etc. But you were able to push this. These three casting are not consecutive. I just give you, the opportunity to see how long you can keep up with this.
Hmm.
And you see kind of getting ahead.
Hmm.
Um, but after few minutes, I would say no, sorry. After almost an hour, the dot shows up again.
Hmm. Is the captain already at the helm, or are they what are they up
Yes.
to right now? Okay, got it. Um, okay. I was just curious to see if she was already at the wheel or she was doing something else.
What are the
Okay.
odds that they're following us? Or we could just be in the
Um,
same, going in the same direction.
no, I apologize. I just want to make sure clarify. You said that it seemed like at first it was working, and then after about an hour, it looked like they were still right back where they were.
Yeah.
Uh, Jarvis would kind of like finally catch his breath and sit up and maybe look and be like, no, they're definitely following us. They're following us or they're toying with us. Uh, it's either we we just keep going because we have at least a decent distance on them, or we turn back and we face them. I think we keep going.
I mean, if they catch us, they catch us, and then we'll just
The
deal with them. They could be friendly.
is the
Rock will
fog is the
laugh
fog
visibly.
is the fog persisting?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think that the
We could-
fog. I'm also going to take a moment to check the stars. And I might have done this before, but I want to verify that we are in fact moving.
Unfortunately, it's
We
not
are.
in the middle of the night. It's in the
Oh,
during the
okay.
day.
Okay. All right. All right.
I look at the sun.
And
Does the star move?
The sun is moving.
Okay, awesome.
but
So
do are we moving relative to it?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to verify that this isn't some like weird limbo that we found ourselves in where we think we're moving but we're not.
Mhm. Fair, fair. Good assumption. I mean, everything seems kind of normal. I would say
Mhm.
kind of.
do you want to
Uh,
try hailing these guys? I mean, that's one of the things. If I'm near the captain and we've been driving for a while, I'll be like, is if we do like a friendly hail, would they hail back if they're not here to chase us down? You know?
okay. How you want to do that?
Do we have a signal flare of some type?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we do.
Just we'll just shoot up the. We'll get me and whoever is competent in that. We'll get together and we'll set up the flare to shoot at the proper the proper flare up for. Hey, we're a friendly vessel. And see what their response is.
Okay. You have this lantern signal is
Yeah, yeah.
like
Be like,
code.
hi, what's going on? Friendly.
Okay.
Do I do I
It will
is that a social role or what? I don't even know.
yeah,
Signaling
society.
society. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, I'm not sure there's anything I could do to help.
I can do this. A society role. It's something I'm okay at. So let's see, society and then presence, which is also one of my strong stats. Okay, so that's 6 dice. That's pretty good. All right. Yeah, I'll roll on that.
Mhm.
So let's see, society is 6 dice. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Of course, no sixes. That doesn't help. But let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. At least they probably got the message, whether or not they perceive it well.
Okay. So you send a message. Nothing happened for quite a while,
Okay.
and you guys scrutiny the ship for any sign of answer and anything like this. A bit of light come back.
Okay.
The,
Well,
the message is exactly the same.
as the one we sent.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're saying that they're a friendly vessel as well at this, or they're just repeating what we said. Is it literally word for word what we said, or is it,
Yes.
huh?
I say we check it out. I'm
Captain, how
curious.
how often do messages get repeated exactly word for word? I find that unusual.
Captain, look here. Is it what?
I
Uh, what do you mean word for word? Is like
we signaled that we were a friendly vessel and we were inquiring about their friendly if they were friendly as well, and then they sent that back, except word for word, well, signal for signal.
Yeah, that's not usually, yeah,
Usually,
that doesn't happen.
right?
Especially because if you already see it, it's we are a friendly vessel. Why asking again?
Yeah, that is a. It's weird that they copied the cop. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Almost like they're. Could I get the sense? And again, when I was using my magic, we definitely pulled away. But then when I looked back, they were right back where they were. Is it
Mhm.
is it starting to feel like maybe this is a shadow or a mirror image?
Mm.
Why don't you have give me a cunning roll? How much cunning do you have?
Cunning? It's
Hmm.
one of my better stats. It's 4 dots plus 3.
Okay, good. Roll it.
All right.
Yeah, Rock wouldn't understand that there's some sort of magic here. It's like, what is going on?
The most I could do is add it, see if there's any stories or anything I've heard of, like weird mist.
And in this regard, I'm
Uh,
keeping.
Considering
In this
that
regard,
your history or cult from before,
Yeah,
unfortunately, there is nothing much that you can say.
Mm.
yeah.
There are ghost stories. There are ghost ship around the archipelago. Uh, I have one thing, especially for Rock. You know
in
of him because you guys know about the different kind of ships and pirate factions and etc. There is the drowned fleet
mhm.
that they are definitely not friendly.
They're the ones that are the dead pirates, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
undead.
that's kind of where my mind is leaning toward. That this is a again a ghost ship, something that is not a good thing. So I rolled my cunning. I keep all four dice,
Yep,
and then add the 3. So I rolled 19 plus 3, so that's 22.
very good indeed.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Jarvis, you start to put two and two together. This maybe is a mirror image, like an illusion, a natural one. You're not completely sure. You don't have proof, but the distance is always the same. They are in the same direction of yours, and they disappear when you were faster than now.
Mm-hmm.
Then now they are back, and you spend a little bit of time looking at them, and you realize they didn't come closer. They're exactly in the same spot.
And they gave us back the exact same message as if it was a reflection.
Yeah,
I am going to start looking around. I'm going to take the spyglass and I'm going to do a 360-degree run around to see if there is anything else out there besides the what might be a mirror. And I'm thinking
might be
about
a mirror.
well, so
Hmm.
so that might be a mirror image. Maybe someone is casting is making us see that so that we don't see them coming from a different place.
Fair
So I'm
enough.
looking at the horizon. I'm looking. I'm looking through the water. I'm telling other people to be on the lookout in the other. Like, have somebody still looking in that direction, but have the rest of the crew be looking in the water for some other entity. Be looking in the sky. Like get paranoid. Look around. Don't just focus on the illusion. Try to find the source.
When we sent the flare, did they send a flare exactly after, or you know what I mean? Like if
You don't have a flare.
oh, I
So
thought we sent. Oh, that's right. We did the lantern.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Do
I
it
did.
again.
Did David
Do
tell us
do
that this might be a mirror reflection? Is that what he's actually stating to us?
Yes. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
telling you. that's probably an illusion. Rock, do do the message again and count the the seconds.
I'm
Figure
gonna
out what the distance is, because the distance will give us an idea of the time will give us an idea of the distance while everybody else is looking around the boat trying to see if there's anything else out here.
I'm gonna try something simpler first. I'll grab one of the torches that they use to light the cannons, and I'll like light up the torch, and I'll like move it. And will the guy on the other boat move the torch? Like, is it exactly in synchronous? As like,
That's the thing, is too far away for seeing this.
even with like a light source, like a torch. That's interesting.
Well, because it's
Uh,
daytime, so it's probably hard
right.
to
If at
see.
night it would have been easier. All right, I'll put
Yeah,
that out.
yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
it's got it. Okay, so now I'm instead of doing a signal where I'm asking questions, right? Like where I'm like, "Oh, who are you? Are you friendly?" I'm gonna just try something that just just to see if they're gonna do the same thing back. So I'll be like the equivalent of shave and a haircut, and I want to see if they do do the shave and a haircut bit. So I'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and just to see if they do the exact same pattern, even though it makes no sense. Like there's no meaning in it. It's just me doing a pattern and seeing if they do the pattern back. So
When he
So
yeah,
no
when he
actual
does that,
words are.
I'm gonna start as soon as he's done whatever he's doing. I'm gonna start counting: one Mississippi, two Mississippi, three Mississippi for the reply.
because if there's a human intelligence behind it, they would go, "What is he trying to send us?"
Yeah.
like like And I'll like do that, and I'll see if they respond back.
The exact same message come back after 20 seconds.
Uh,
Hmm.
I
Ah,
I got a
gibberish.
question.
Got it. Yep.
What if it's just a reflection of us,
On the
and
fog.
because it's so far away, it has a latency?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to prove right now, and I'm trying to figure out what the distance is. So if it's 10 seconds there and 10 seconds back, at our current speed, because we should know the knots that we're moving, because that's general math. We should be able to tell how far away they are within a relative distance.
Yeah, that's the thing. If that it was correct, the 10 seconds, so 20 seconds in total, they should be much closer because they are not going very fast.
Huh? Well, objects in the mirror uh, may appear closer than they are. That's what it says on the side view mirror. So in this regard, objects in the fog may be farther away than they appear. But again, we don't know what we're seeing. So again, am I seeing anything else as I'm scanning around the horizon, looking in the air, looking in the water? Am I seeing anything other than just fog on the water?
The thing is, your guys are looking and looking, and nothing seems to be, like just open ocean
Hmm.
for miles and miles. When
Okay.
the lookout atop the mainmast casts through the mist and cry, "Land!"
I am good with just ignoring it if it's just a phenomena of the ocean. Like
I'm gonna
that's my
look.
opinion.
I'm gonna look.
Oh
I
yeah,
want
the
to know what it
land.
is.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna get prepared for land, but it might be a phenomenon, or it might be um who knows. It's probably just a phenomenon. It's like a in a loop. Just yeah.
Do
Okay. It's
do 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 do.
And the
that's
thing is, someone already mutters like it's impossible because this is the ocean, the open ocean. It's charted, is empty. There's nothing here,
mhm,
and yet
mhm.
you guys see it in the mist, starboard, this dark silhouette that is not on any map.
No, I think we should not land on land that doesn't exist on a map. That sounds like a poor choice. Uh,
Oh, okay. So we should be in open ocean, but now we're coming up against a ghost island as well.
As a, want to put it like a ghost island? Yes.
I'm just saying, like, there shouldn't be land here. And
No, it shouldn't be. You are in the riding wave ocean, also known as Cavalcante, and is directly to rowers from Aegeus to Akiptos. There is nothing for, hundreds of miles here.
Captain, do you think our navigation's a little off? There is a landmass that shouldn't be there. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hot Pot like comes up onto the deck during the middle of the mist.
So someone can give Hot Pot a little rundown of what's going on?
Sure. I mean, it's pretty
uh,
easy. Do you want to do it or should I? It's up to you.
um, hey, Hotpot, we we're out in the middle of nowhere right now, and he points back, and there's a ship back there. It looks like they're, I don't know, maybe a mile away, but they're it's like a mirror image. It's creepy. Obviously, there's fog all around us, and we should be in completely open ocean. And the crow's nest just called down that they see land, and this is a bad situation.
We don't know whose ship that is.
Nope.
We think that it is
It
a
might be
mirror
us.
of
Yeah.
ours. They are pretty much mimicking us exactly to the point of we communicated with them with a light, and they gave us the exact same response back. And then Rock communicated with them with some sound, and we got the exact same response back. And it's always 20 seconds.
Uh,
It makes me wonder, out of character. Um, you know how like people who are like lost and wandering in deserts have like those like mirages. It makes you
Mhm.
wonder what could it can can I roll for Hot Pot to determine if he knows like if there's something that is app or similar or applicable that like there could be like
An
theme
ocean
like
mirage.
ocean mirages. But
Yes,
this would be
absolutely.
like a hallucination that the crew is having seeing this ship. So it's not like one person.
No, exactly. It's not one person. And you can give me an occult or history.
Okay. Look at my sheet real quick.
while
Yeah, no worries.
while he
Also,
makes
I'm welcome.
okay, welcome.
Yeah, also welcome.
While
Thank
he
you.
makes that roll, I'm gonna talk to Garvis because this is kind of a spooky Jarvis because this is a spooky subject, and I will go up to it. I'll go. You don't think it's that veil crap, right? Like you don't think we like accidentally sailed into some sort of pocket or something?
I think
Like
we may have.
that?
I was
Nope,
kind of
nope, nope. Rock
the
makes his face like
All
nope, nope,
right.
no.
the
Hey, hey, hey.
I grab Rock by both shoulders, and I look him dead in the eyes and go, the mist, I can feel the magic is
Nope.
is easier to access. It You have a new ability. You've learned how to communicate in a new way. Sit down, and if unless you absolutely don't want to, sit down, try to communicate with it. We're here to help you.
I'm good with that.
Okay,
He
buddy. I'm just saying, if we can't find our way out of this, try to find the way out then.
all right. I will work on it, but I'm really hoping it's not one of the things I'm suspecting.
We're all suspecting bad things right now. It's better to suspect something bad
Yep.
and try to be prepared for it
Am I
than
the
to
only
think that
one
it's
being?
nothing.
Am I the only optimist and hoping that this is just like there's a big party or something?
Okay, we're gonna let Zeppo do his
A
role, but
hope
yeah, I was
again.
just
Again, I say hope.
the idea that Rock thinks that we've accidentally stumbled in a pocket dimension would freak him the hell out because he dislikes magic so much.
Anyway, as Hotpot, what was your role?
Okay, I haven't rolled yet. So you said
Occult or history?
history or occult?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're the same. It's both wisdom, so it's 4d6 plus 2.
Go for it.
Um, is this a case where I keep the
Two
highest
highest.
and lowest?
Two highest.
The
And
two
there is
highest?
the yeah, the two highest. If there is a six, you can roll it again.
Okay, so I rolled a
Only one.
6 and a a 6 and a 5
We got an 11.
and
Roll
a
it
5.
again.
So a total of so 16,
16
18.
plus your wisdom modifier. 18. Yes. Hot pot. Yeah, there are. There are not common, but they are also the explanation of some of the ghost stories that you heard around. Usually, those things are related to another kind of phenomenon. Too precisely, an earthquake, or that usually bring things up, or when the veil thin down. And in both cases, just a week ago, a little bit more than a week ago, we had Ocean Day. That bring, just to put it mildly, just mesh it up all over the archipelago. But you guys do what you think is correct. Please
So
go on.
wait, hold on. Just to clarify, so there are two things that can happen with after an earthquake. It can bring things up, or it
Yep.
can take things down.
Bring things up, bring them down, especially if you think about tectonic movement.
Oh, okay.
And I just described the fact that you all guys will see an island where it's not supposed to be an island.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
possible. It's possible that uh the land underwater shifted, and it after Ocean Day, it violently thrust land up above the water. So I mean, it may not. So it may not be on the maps, or it may be an unknown land prior today because it or recently because it didn't exist recently.
So maybe
Wait.
like this
So
fog is just like volcanic disturbance, and it kind of like made okay. I could see that.
so you're telling me that no one's been there before and there might be treasure.
Well, and there might not be treasure because it. I mean, no one. No, it's possible that no one's ever been there because it never existed, unless unless a ship went down there and the because of the
I
earthquakes and tectonic plates shifting and violently thrusting up and creating new land. I mean, that's isn't that how land is created?
I mean, it
Yeah,
could have been an island that sank with when somebody's explored it. I don't know why I'd want to say that. And then they came back up after the Ocean Day incident.
just a quick things. Everyone can roll me a cunning check or history check.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a history check.
Cunning. Let me see which would work out better.
I'm gonna roll history.
Okay, good for you.
History.
Hey, a 6 and a 5.
Already an
Reroll the
11.
6 for 1.
Cunning.
15.
Cunning it is.
So a total of 14.
14, 15, and let's hear from the other.
Okay, so if I'm rolling just on cunning, I'm taking like the highest and the lowest, right?
No, if you roll all cunning, you keep all of them, but there's no 6 excluding.
Gotcha. I will. That is a leaner, and I'm rerolling that. Okay, so that's fine. So that's 11, 12. Hold on. 11, 13, 14, 14, 2, 16.
Okay, so for now we have
I,
14,
I
15,
also
16.
I also got a 16 on cunning.
Okay, Rock, Jarvis, we are the first one that say these things out loud, but the rest immediately nod and understand. Rekisi is down below. The old Rekisi empire of the Ictians is just down below.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So maybe if this is a land, a real one. You don't know yet. You're still a little bit far away, but there may be a good chance that there are bits of Rikisi just emerged from the water.
Doesn't sound very good for Rikishi though. Like, because
No,
they're,
it doesn't sound very good
you
for
know.
Rikisi. Also, that is a very, very good opportunity for you because no one knows shit all about Rikisi.
Um, be, because of my past, do I
Mm-hmm.
have, would I have any connection to that place, or just, or is that like
Not on a rational way.
not in a rational way? All right. I still, as soon as Hot Pot brought up the fact that this might be a tectonic thing, and now we're thinking that this might be a part of an underwater empire, Jarvis is immediately over there and it's like, I I want to go.
Yes,
Nobody wants to go with me.
I, I'm, I put my hand and I give you like a good like arm, like I grab your arm like with
Uh,
like not like a handshake, like
yeah,
the
yeah,
firm. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
all
Uh,
for
I say we
daring
get the
do
boat
and
in.
exploration.
I say, Captain, if it's okay with you, I think we get the boat in as close as we can safely. Then we'll row in the rest of the way with whatever group wants to go. But
Isn't the
this
shark? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
this might be an opportunity. This might be a blessing. This might
Mm-hmm.
be. I feel like this is. I feel like this is the goddess reaching out to me personally,
Knew you
or
were gonna say
or
that.
us as a party. But I don't know what you're talking about, Brian. But
Uh,
I'm, yeah. Nothing you say is gonna dissuade me
no,
from
no, I
wanting to
know.
go.
He just as soon
I
as you
will
start
jump.
saying that, Rock looks at you like I knew he was gonna say that.
I will jump. I will jump overboard, and I will swim there on my own. And I'll meet you on the other side. I gotta go.
I
I
If
gotta
that's
go
think,
there.
true,
or oh, sorry. Oh,
if
go ahead.
that's true, just imagine all the things that we could eat. Because if the
Oh my god.
goddess uh brought us that land, it's got to be laden with riches and and feastable
Um,
delicacies.
Okay.
I
I
have a question
need
about our friend. Didn't our shark friend come from here, or am I
yeah,
am I wrong? Okay,
not
what's his
wrong.
what's his opinion here? Before we start
Actually, yeah,
getting on
no,
a little
actually, that
boat,
is important. I
can
would
we
know
can
that.
we check in with with our friend who's been here before and what he thinks about
Yes.
it?
Okay, so you approach Kuhan,
Who's
that is
yeah,
is usually the man on the top, but not today, especially because there was a possible menace about the ship coming.
gotcha.
Um, but now his focus is all about this piece of land, and I need while you're talking with him, I need Jarvis to roll me a persuasion roll with advantage, so you have an extra dice to roll on to add to the pool, and um, difficulty is not very high, but especially because the captain is already propense to. Um, how you approach Kuhan about it?
Uh, I feel like Kuhan is very set in stone, right? So I'm going to walk, sort of carefully up to Kohan, and I'll ask him, be like, "Do you think it's safe for us to approach Rikisi right now? Like, do you think this is a good idea?" Because it seems like a bunch of our. Also, do you want to go to there? I'm not sure if you have something you'd want to accomplish there that you didn't get to do.
You see his black shark eye darting between you and the island. Hmm. If I come with you, it's going to be only as ambassador. But if this is from Rikisi, I don't think we're gonna find anyone alive.
My question, and he'll look at you, was if you wanted to go. I'm not saying that you have to. I'm saying if it's something that you want to do to
No,
help fix, he just say no outright.
all right, no.
Okay, fair. I wouldn't want to go somewhere that you knew or your homeland or something without giving you the offer.
If the captain order, I will come.
All
And
right.
that's well, everything you will say on the matter.
Fair. No, no, no. Like I said, I don't push him. He's obviously this is, a really first shock, and second of all, a situation where he's like he never probably thought he'd have to see. So he's like, okay, fair enough, and he'll back off. I will inform the others who are kind of gathered around the captain or the boat, being like, so this is what he told me, basically.
Okay. How was that roll, Jarvis?
Oh, you got it muted still.
David?
You're still muted, David.
Sorry,
There you go.
I was trying to get the mute to go up. Um, so I don't have any dots in persuasion. I have 4 dots in presence.
Mhm.
So I'm rolling 4. Does the advantage explode?
No.
No. Okay. So I only rolled a 6 and a 1. So that's 7 plus 2. And I don't believe I have anything else to up that at all. So I have a 9.
Can I try helping him out?
Yeah. How?
Uh, who is he trying to persuade?
The captain?
Like, I'm gonna say, hey, Captain, I know this is probably like not the smartest idea, especially since we have places to go and there's always a chance of danger, but we are the first ones here. And there could be something of interest here. It could be either it's treasure or something, it could be loot that no one else has put their hands on. Or if it's like what someone else said, uh, maybe it's if it is in fact a place where there's a lot of death, maybe we could be the people to help put those people to rest. Uh, so I don't think it's a bad. I mean, if it's not us, it'll be somebody else.
Hmm. How many
If there's
does
a
it
lot
have
of
in
death, they may
persuasion?
have treasure.
That really the treasure's the big part for me, but I know that I
And
know
how
that
many
no
dots?
nothing ventured, nothing gained, but danger.
Mhm.
And I know you don't want us to put granted, every single time I ask to do something, I feel like it adds like something bad usually happens, but it could be treasure.
I
How many dot do you guys have? Do you have on persuasion?
Me, persuasion, I have 2 dots in persuasion and pretty high presence.
Okay, so Jarvis, your roll was 8, right?
9.
9. 9. Okay. Miguel words push your result a little bit up. And the captain said, okay, most of us would stay on the boat. We're going to take one jolly boat to get there, a small team. If there is anything, even remotely bad, we could just come back and we leave this the fuck alone. Everyone agree?
Yep.
I mean, give us an hour. That sound reasonable?
It's going to take you more than an hour to get there, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean. Give us how long it's gonna take us to get there, an hour on land, and then whatever it takes us to get back.
So the captain steered the wheel, and as you approach the island, sorry, it's a little stark. It's like alien. Its surface, its layer with a strange, smooth stone, like the glint under the sun. But we are not completely sure of what it's made of. It seems like pressed coral, very dark one. Um, and everything around it, etc., is very quiet. Um, if this is a piece of Rikishi, this is a once in a lifetime discovery.
I'm aware but I'm still like, this seems like a terrible idea, and that's coming from Brock.
Miguel also thinks this is a bad idea, but he really, really, really wants to
So,
see something one of a kind.
as we're like, if we're being like lowered down eventually, my look goes to basically Jarvis being like, you would go anyway, and so we have to go with you because you would just jump out of the boat anyway.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, I was about to.
Does anyone keep looking for the ship behind you?
I do. I take a look.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Hot Pot is very interested. Like he's very interested in that ship that seems to be
Yeah.
following us or mirroring us. And then, earlier, I was trying to like with that roll that I made, I was trying to see if there was any like, I had mentioned like the possibility of um an ocean mirage. If I guess when you had told me about the tectonic plates, I think I was thinking more about the possibility of ocean mirages or something like that that could create a like a duplicate version of our ship, or if maybe there was
Yeah, yeah, no, that was
like a story
probably
in like children's tales or something like that, like or like to scare children or something, or if
sorry.
there was some.
Maybe it didn't came across in the best way, but let me rephrase this. Maybe you understand me better. There are multiple options. Okay, so one is the classic mirage.
Okay.
Usually happen when there is a certain, the sun is at a specific angle, and the waves are reflecting because they are not super, they're barely moving, and that can happen. Usually they're not so far away, and that is one thing. And the other is this tectonic movement that pushed thing up, so also created this mist, and maybe it is the mist itself that is giving you this illusion.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the moment that you guys approach the island, uh, that you guys realize is like 3 miles wide in terms of radius and etc. It's not massive. It's just a piece of land that has, I would say, kind of things that look like buildings on it, but it's such a different kind of architecture that it's like you're not completely sure.
yeah, okay.
And so a rowboat, the jolly boat, has been put down in the water, and you guys rowed towards the island. Who's coming except for the player?
Yeah, I'm coming because I'm not going to abandon my friend to the crazy island. But even
Um,
though this is a
is there
bad idea.
is there anybody I would know after all my, talks on the ship before? Is there anybody who I would think would like to come on like a possible discovery adventure with
Yeah.
us?
I would definitely ask Geraldine if she wanted to go check out the spooky island that may be full of dead things.
Oh, yeah, she'd probably think
I
of the
mean,
hoot.
she'd probably be upset if we didn't invite her at this point.
Yeah.
Uh,
And just to make sure then you guys understand that, she's on the rowboat with you.
Yeah,
As
that's
soon as
easy.
you
she was
mention
already there.
As soon as you guys mention a possible island emerging from the underwater and connected maybe to Rikisi, and there's a chance of dead people, she wasn't already there. Like,
I
Yeah,
think
she
she was the
wouldn't
first one
let you
on the
finish.
boat.
It
yeah,
would be funny if the boat like dipped because she got onto it. Like we were just like getting onto the boat and then we noticed Geraldine in the boat. That's one of these. 'Cause
But
she's pretty light though.
yeah.
is
Yeah.
there anybody else that I would know on the ship? Just kind of glance around using my memory of past conversations.
There's a lot of people that will be interested,
Okay.
but um, it's more like the captain gave orders and not everyone can go.
Okay. How many people can we take? It's a small team, so it's us, Geraldine.
And another person.
Okay. Uh, I
So
guess I
six
go
altogether.
the guy who thinks that he's ugly even though he's pretty hot. What's his name? He sounded pretty cool. But
Gdansk.
good. I'm gonna ask if he wants to come.
It immediately said yes. And just so for the rest of the people, as a reminder, Gdansk is this two school guy, so like an orcish guy with, this nice tusk coming out on the side of his mouth. He has a mohawk, keep it tight, and it has this boyish look uh, that is now getting a little bit more manly because of life on both on the in the on the sea and etc. And he is very like Miguel say, is a little bit self-conscious about his look, while other people some of the lady and some of the men on the ship actually look at him like, oh, he's pretty hot.
Yeah, Wraith would have liked him though, so that's fine. He can come along.
Miguel likes talking to him, so he's gonna ask him because he actually had a longer conversation with him. So
Okay.
he wants to be better friends.
And yes, so you touch the shore with a gentle grind of sand and stone. This kind of sounds where the rowboat reached the beach. The air here is quite thick, a little bit more saltier than the open sea, and there is this smell. It's quite intense.
Yum.
Uh, Death.
Hot Pot stays close to Geraldine.
Is Geraldine like sniffing the air like, well,
Is sniffing
refreshing.
the air, not being super, not saying anything, but her eyes are wide and
Oh,
this
good, good.
green
That's
is. Uh,
Jarvis
What do
Jarvis
you
would
perceive, Geraldine?
oh sorry.
sorry, one at a time, guys.
Jarvis would as the boat is coming up to shore, uh, Jarvis would hop out and let himself get into the water up to at least up to his waist and take a sip of the ocean water with his ringed hand and just say a little prayer of you know thanks to his
Okay.
goddess.
I'm gonna take a look around. I'm gonna just make sure, check to see what I see. Do I sense anything off-putting or anything that could be watching us?
Watching you, no. There are some few things that are a little bit off-putting. The ground beneath you, under your feet, is smooth, but that's not problematic part. It is warm.
Warm.
Hey,
And
do you think that this upheaval in the ocean isn't finished? Do you think there could be more coming?
We should move quickly. Let's just explore what we can, take up the time that we've allotted, and not hopefully not find out while we're here.
Okay.
There could be. You're right. This could be from an underwater volcanic explosion of sorts.
Can I make like a survival check being like, we're going up like random paths and stuff. Like we don't really know the layout of this place. Like what kind of role is do you think should be helpful for navigation here?
survival.
Is it so survival will work? Okay, cool. I will
Survival will work. There is another things that I would say, especially for you, Miguel, because you pay attention to it. There are some cracks on the ground, and there is a faint light coming out from them.
Um, I investigate that. I'm not like putting my head right over it, but I'm looking like from like the side of it, kind of peering in, but not like directly over it. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. And that's a good thing, is because I'm going to ask you a dodge.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Too biased. Okay.
22.
Okay. So, Miguel, you feel like a movement, and you instinctively just step away. And from this crack, almost like is a vent, a burst of hot water come out, scorching water.
Uh, Eyes are wide and hands back. I was like, I think there's something on that volcanic theory. There's boiling water coming out from on these cracks. Please be careful, everybody.
I will do something that I never do during sessions. I will step away for a second because my mouth is dry and I need a cup of water.
Do what
That's
you gotta do,
fine.
buddy. Do what you
It's
gotta
intermission time. Do do do.
Intermission
do.
time, just a couple of minutes, guys.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
no problem.
Take your time. Take your time, buddy.
Yeah.
And I will mute myself.
You're good. We
I'm
can't hear
giving
you.
you a thumbs up too, even though you can't see my face.
Okay, let's see. So that's gonna be
Yeah,
12.
I think that we should do what you should always do in these situations and split the party.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We need to split the party. We need to obviously touch the big shiny thing we really shouldn't. Any
Uh-huh.
ancient artifacts, I want you to pick it up and take it. If it looks cursed, definitely double that.
Uh-huh.
Any like obviously evil looking NPCs or ghosts, I want to trigger every single trap. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Dude, I
think-
remembered.
So
Go
it
ahead.
really comes down to sorry, Brian, but it really comes down to who's going with red shirt.
Look, so I remember in past games when there's a map with letters on it, like A, B, C, D, G. I remember that players will be like, "Well, we haven't. Well, we solved it." It's like, no, but we haven't went to G and we haven't been to. It's like, no, that's not what you need to do here, guys. It's like I left because I forget if it was me or my father left up a map of where the letters were. I think it was probably me because it was early GMing, and I was just like, they're like, "Well, we haven't explored these other two letters, so we should go there too." I'm like,
Yeah,
fair.
but we have a time constraint, so we can't necessarily explore everything. So we kind of have to split. I think we split into three parties, either two or three, if depending on how people want to go, or maybe how the lay of the land is.
So obviously it's going to be Hot Pot and Geraldine together.
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing it by couples. Oh, the captain
Yeah,
didn't
yeah, yeah.
come here though. That's
So you
that's
need
unfortunate.
it's gonna be me and the new and the The
You're
young
going with red
kid,
shirt.
the
You're going with the red
obviously
shirt.
the only red shirt, and it's
Yep.
going to be Rock and
And Jarvis.
and
Wow.
Jarvis. Sorry, I wanted to
Wow.
say it
Back to
correctly.
the
Yeah.
ship jokes. Um, s-
Wow.
so the problem you have here is Rock likes the idea of getting money. Like he enjoys the idea of like, oh, we could get stuff from it. But
Hmm.
his suspicious nature of everything, as soon as he sees this island, he's like, I don't know about this, guys. But then his buddy is like, I gotta visit. It's part of my tradition. I need to go. And Rock's like, ah, but he's helped me out before. I don't really want to see him die on an island. Yeah,
Yeah. This we could be getting money. We could be getting artifacts. We could
could
be
be.
getting
We
we
could
could
be
be
getting
getting
death.
knowledge, and we're
Hey,
definitely walking into a DM's trap.
So
oh,
Absolutely.
you know it. We should have ignored the smart answer was ignore it, go
Hmm.
away, and then continue on the adventure. But where is the fun in that?
I mean,
No.
Rock tried to be like, oh, this is probably some veil trap, and you should probably just avoid it. And he
Hmm.
doesn't know much about the veil, but this could happen, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but I think as soon if you start talking about like vents, like water vents, he's got to catch on real quick. This is just a chunk of the bottom of the ocean that's come up,
Hmm.
right? And so it's like,
We're on a floating island right
we're,
now.
yeah, how long though? Like, will
Yep.
this island
How long is it
stay?
going to float before it starts to sink?
Or is it the
I
sink
mean, there's
what's on it?
boiling hot water coming out. There's a time limit. There's gonna be like triggering something, causing another earthquake, or we have to
Hmm.
run. There's probably a time limit of how long we can be in here.
I mean,
Granted, I'm not trying to like
no,
game
no,
this
I
or
mean, no,
anything.
it's not
I'm
even really
just
a gaming thing. You're like, okay, this island, it's obviously Miguel literally saw that it was unstable in some way.
Hmm.
Um, I'm just curious if we're gonna have time to be able to chip our names on a monolith, right? Like we were
the
here.
the great Miguel Zaforo was here and just puts like like a very quick thing of like a rose and a fencing sword.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, I would say anything.
Some poor when it sinks back to the ocean, the whoever's left of their race goes up to a random monolith. They just see our signatures with hearts and stuff, and be like, "Who the?"
No, no. Hot Pot will chisel instead of his name. He'll like he'll like chisel or carve various edible like animals, things you
Edibles?
can eat.
Oh, you should put in an entire like write down the ingredients and the step-by-step recipe
He just
for
leaves a
your favorite
recipe on the
meal.
monolith. Chip, 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 chip.
That or
Jarvis, Jarvis would etch in
Wait,
some thing that would like as the person read it, it would somehow explode like some like
Oh, that's
magical
mean.
trap. As David would just draw a dick.
oh
Just drop.
oh no,
Just
he's like
on the
you should
monolith.
write in these are exploding runes.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a penis
Exploding
with something
runes.
underneath it. When they read it, the penis will explode.
Why did someone write friend in the shade of a chode? I don't.
Anyways, welcome back. This
Welcome
is
back.
you
Yeah,
guys can cut this
it's
out of
degraded.
post or
Yeah,
something or
yeah.
No,
keep
no,
it.
no, no, no. That's staying.
No, no, no. We
That's
keep
all in
all of
there.
this. It's amazing.
I don't edit. I don't know what you're
Could you
talking
hear
All
about.
us?
right,
Could you hear us, David?
Yeah, yeah. I can hear
Okay,
you.
good,
Oh,
Can you
good,
hear
good.
good.
me?
that's good.
No, that's great. I'm glad you could hear all that.
Snake's getting out of control here. All right, there we go. It's fine now.
I can. I heard everything.
Yep, awesome,
The GM is pleased.
good.
Perfect.
Right. So Miguel probably just jumped back from a vent of hot steaming something or other.
Yeah,
Hmm.
out steaming water.
Oh,
Uh,
that's not good. Okay.
and you guys start to just explore.
I'm gonna just say
And
I'm gonna pull the boat up onto shore a little bit and lash it to something so we don't find it not there when we come back. Just to be on the
there,
safe
there.
side. Um, so do we want to split up? We need to cover ground, and we don't know how much time we have here. So let's split up into two groups or three.
Uh, okay. So I'm thinking that I should. He only really went out of concern for his friend, so he'll say, "I'll go with him," and I'll point to Jarvis. Like,
I
Right.
think I think we should stay in two groups That
Okay.
way it lets us split up, but it also gives us safety in some numbers.
Hmm. All right. So me and Rock and and uh, and Geraldine, and then
Mhm.
Hot Pot, Miguel, and uh, I apologize.
Gdansk.
What's his name again? Gdansk.
Good dance.
Gdansk.
Gdansk. Gdansk. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I just wrote it down in the chat, so you
Thank you.
Thank you.
I probably
Discord
misspelled
chat.
it. Yep.
Hmm.
Uh, how you spell it, so you guys know. I have an idea how we pronounce it, but that's not the point. The point is you guys split up,
Hmm.
and the 12 from Rock actually set you on a path. This is not, nothing carved, nothing like a road.
Right.
They don't need the road. They swim. However, both of you from two different angles, you split up and you try to find pretty much what is can be called like an entrance. Because the thing is, this is it's like deep ocean rocks, and they are sharp and black and covered with death. That kind of anemones and things that usually is, cirripedes and other things that they usually grow on the at the bottom of the ocean and coral and etc. There is a lot of those things. They are all dead. Um, uh, their color is toned down. The smell and everything when you are downwind is kind of unbearable.
Well, if this came up on or after Ocean Day, this has been sitting out in the sun, in a sense,
Yeah.
above the ocean for about a week,
Hmm.
right? So everything here is now dead or dying.
Or
All
I
die.
these
don't
all this plant life.
I don't advise anyone eating what you find here.
Anyway,
I'm gonna keep my eye out for anything pretty or any shiny rocks that my kids might like,
Hmm.
we
or a
have
seashell.
I have a couple of things to describe. Um, Thanks to your 12 rock, a certain moment you find what looks like a fissure in the wall, and you realize, oh, there is a possible chance to go around this, pass through, and get more a little bit more inside the island. The other team found a building, and it's weird because it's like the wall are there, but it looks like almost like an igloo. Never seen anything like that. And there are a lot of inscription and other spiraling symbol. And there is a lot of minerals decorating this thing. And more you get closer to it, more you realize that this is made out of coral, not carved, make it grow like this. So, what's your reaction? What are you doing? It's Otpot and
Right.
Miguel.
Oh, okay. Um, Hot Pot approaches this coral and inspects it more closely.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so you're saying there's like shiny speckled things. It
Yeah.
like does it? And that is that like naturally part of the coral, or is it something that may have like sank and sort of embedded itself into?
Embedded in it, definitely by hand, not by natural.
Oh, and he doesn't.
Almost,
Hot Pot doesn't recognize what it is.
give me an alchemy roll or a crafting, as you prefer.
Can I,
Okay.
is there any sort of, can I, is there anything like a long stick or like, can I try?
It, yeah, roll me an investigation or a perception to see if you find something.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Mm-hmm. Except rocks, nothing.
I
Miguel,
found,
answer.
I
Mm-hmm.
pick up a rock and
Mm-hmm.
I gently, very gently, I'm gonna like kind of roll it towards it and see if it like boops it like very gently and see what happens.
Tunk. Tut. It's
And we
hard
start.
and is not moving.
I'm
Hot
gonna get
pot,
a little.
what's
Oh, sorry.
your roll?
No, so, I'm sorry. Hold on. I rolled two sixes. I chose crafting.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled two sixes, and I think one of them gets to explode.
Yeah. If you have
Oh,
two dots, yes.
yep. Yeah, I rolled. So I rolled a 5,
17.
and so that's 12, 17 plus 3 for
Total.
agility. That for my modifier. So that's 20.
Okay. That sounds good. And I will tell you this. Get a critical token. Plus, I will tell you this. You recognize exactly what it is. There are a lot of different materials here. That there have been, like little speck of metal, iron, coral, like coral is embedding everything inside, but there is also platinum. There is also a little bit of gold. There is a lot of very peculiar metal that they are being chosen not because their value, but because their shyness. And they are embedded inside this shape, igloo shape, almost like a mosaic that creates spirals around it. It's very highly decorated. Um,
Is
and
there? I'm sorry.
yeah,
Is there a
please.
way you're describing this as like an igloo shape? Is there an entrance inside of
Uh,
it?
not where you came from, but when you move around, yes, there is. And when you do so, both you, Miguel, and Gdansk smell it. It's the smell of death, and it's quite strong. Something is rotting in there.
I'm gonna poke my head in, like
Hot
see
Pot
what's in there.
stops Miguel and says, you should cover your mouth and nose before you enter."
He puts up my yeah. Uh, I guess he takes a piece of like I think he rips off a piece of cloth off of his shirt and tie it around his mouth and his
Good,
nose.
because as soon as poke your hand in, the overwhelming smell of wrath is stinging your eyes. It's like, oh my god! And just the fact that you have something around your face is kind of helping you not to roll an endurance roll with disadvantage. But you need to roll it no matter what. An
Can you tell me again what I need to roll again?
endurance roll.
Oh, perfect. Eh, and because it's just straight endurance, is it just pick? Is it like highs, lows, or you mentioned before it was all dice? You
All
keep
dice, no exploding sixes.
understood. 12.
Okay, Miguel, you have just enough to look at what is inside and run out, breathing, holding your putting your hand on your knee. Try not to puke. Try not to feel awful about it. This, is like a concentrated place of rotting things that are being left there for at least a couple of weeks. Um, there was a swollen body, and it was something like the blood erupted out of it.
Oh, there's a body in there.
Only one body?
That's
It
all
smells like there could be 100.
that's all I was only in a moment. He starts trying to stop coughing. Uh, I can't stomach going in there. If you guys want to try, you can. It smells like it's actually nothing there.
Miguel, you realize that you're stepping on seaweed, and almost like growing in a pattern. It's now all dead, but yeah, this is like I would call it a field.
Is it like a field of seaweed?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like a kelp forest or something?
Mm-hmm.
Like it goes on for a long time. Is there anything special about the seaweed?
It's dead
All right.
and dried out.
All right.
But except that, you guys started to put two and two together. This is far away from other, a little bit isolated, and there is a kelp field that is being tended before they died. So this maybe was a farmer. You're not completely sure.
Hmm.
Anyway, in the meantime, you guys think about what you're going to do next. Rock and Jarvis and Geraldine, you walk in this tight space, and it's a little bit uncomfortable, but you make it through, and you realize that you had just entered what looks like a part of a city. There are more of those weird igloo-shaped building uh, on the outskirts of this, quite close to each other, and there are corpses on the street. All of them bloated with this foamy red blood coming out from their mouth.
Okay. Um, I'll look over at Geraldine, who I'm
Mhm.
sure is having a time of her life. Um, and I'll be like, I hate to ask, but can you question them at this point?
Geraldine need to make a roll.
Okay.
You want to do the roll for her?
Sure. That'll be fun. What's the roll?
You need to roll me 3d6 and add +2 on the result.
Oh, okay. So I just adding them together?
Yeah,
Okay, so that's 15 plus whatever that bonus was.
+2. Okay, so Geraldine eyes are, just for a brief second, they are black. Almost like someone put some ink in her eyes and she's just looking around. And you see her knuckles going white while she holding herself together. Try to resist urge that right now is quite strong. And she just shake her head, touch her temple, and she just no, but maybe later when I bring one on board.
Well, okay. I've just figured we could try to get some information on the layout of the town or some of the other information. Okay, that's fine. I see that this is tough for you. Let's continue on then.
Yeah, we'll collect some stuff afterwards. Um, Jarvis is looking for anything that looks like a, the larger buildings, something that would be some kind of a temple or a like a government type building, anything along those lines.
Okay, bigger building, yes, deeper inside.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing is, guys, there's no road, there's no pavimentation here, so walking around this area is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and more you go deep, more you realize that a lot of people were running, a lot of people were trying to get away from this, and they are being pushed up with the whole thing in a matter of minutes, probably, and they didn't have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll me a medicine check, all of you.
Medicine.
Also you, Hotpot, because at a certain point you will see the body as well.
Did oh man, right, I have to make the medicine check to make a guess. Where is medicine on here, or is it
Under wisdom.
wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, but so I just make a straight wisdom check at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, all right.
No, you took the highest and the lowest. Remember when you don't have a dot.
Right, yeah. Okay, 7.
You don't have a clue.
All
Yeah,
right.
I got a 7 as well, so I assume I don't have a clue either. I
And you
feel like
guys don't know
David.
what's happened here. Can
I
you
feel like
roll me? Can
sorry.
you roll me medicine? You, Jarvis, can you roll me medicine with keeping rolling 5 dice, keep 2,
Okay, keep the best two or the.
the best 2.
Okay, I actually rolled two sixes on that.
Perfect. You roll another one.
Mhm. That's a 3, so it's 15, and I have a +1 to wisdom, and I have that +1 to medicine and doing treatment. So I don't think it's treatment. So that's a 16.
Okay. So between you and Geraldine, sitting down and get close to one of the corpse,
Mm-hmm.
you realize the following things. And hot pot, you got the same. You know when you come back from the underwater too fast and your blood start to boil because of pressure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they got the bends.
So the decompression of these people when from the pressure down below was higher and very strong, and all of a sudden, bam, nothing. You uh, you realize that this is probably the most awful way to die for anyone.
Mm.
Second to drowning, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and those people don't drown, and those people can breathe on the surface, but that's not what killed them. So the fact that they are bloated and there is this foamy things from the mouth and etc. Their eyes are bloodshot. Yeah, that's what happened.
They basically exploded.
What happened to them? Rock still, again, he's puzzled. He's just like sees a
They
bunch of people with foamy mouths.
all the air in their body expanded. It just hyper expanded and it just exploded in their veins and tore them apart.
Oof.
Yeah, it
So the
probably happened pretty quickly. This stuff. The only benefit to this is it happened so quickly that but they were running from something. There must have been an explosion. There may have been a massive city down there, and this is just one chunk of it. Again,
Yes, Southport.
we need to get moving.
so you can that can happen to you if you come up too fast, from what I'm getting.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, it's commonly known as the bends. You have to come up a little at a time, um, slowly when you have a an oxygen system. Even as even as underwater breathers, if they come up too quickly, the pressure down below is so great that coming up too quickly, the pressure uh, uh, becomes too little too quickly, and it just expands in their body.
So this
The air has nowhere
landmass,
to go.
so this piece of land, that this island, chunk of their empire, went up at such a rate, not like rising to the surface, but rose incredibly quickly and killed them due to the speed that it traveled.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at first the pressure may have remained because of the velocity, but once it stopped, they exploded basically.
All right, yeah, let's get off the island as soon as we figure out what we need here.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, Southport, you wonder that. The thing is, you encounter only one. Um, what Rock and Jarvis are watching right now, there are hundreds, and it's a horrible scene. Family running away, holding each other hand, and you notice that they are all bipedal right now, and they're all part of the Condry and Agnat caste. Uh, they're quite common on the surface. And these are very, I would say, low income people. And guys, I need to go back in a sec.
Okay, I'll actually be right back in a sec too, because I'm just gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
Honestly, really glad that Kuhan didn't show up, didn't
Yeah.
come. Um, oh wait, the only person I'm talking to is Geraldine, and Rock and Geraldine are not here right now.
Yeah. You
But
say it to yourself. You
above
could just,
above above the table, yeah,
yeah.
I'm really glad that.
What happened here is horrible.
Mm,
Uh,
Yeah, but
it,
Kuhan can swim underwater, right?
yeah. This is
yeah,
his people.
I mean,
But
he could. I mean, I guess he could go swim. I don't know how deep it is, but he could go to his people and let him know that their dead
he
is.
he's
oh,
kind of he wouldn't want to return to his people because he's kind of an outlaw. It's something that we recently found out,
we
or
found out
we've
like last session, I think,
yeah,
or the
we've been
session
told
Oh,
that
okay.
before, but it kind of came
Well, that
back
makes
up.
sense.
Um,
Uh,
Yeah,
I
but like I mean, that might that I mean, depending what he's wanted for or an outlaw for, Like that could
He killed a
potent-
royal.
Oh yeah, he's not going down there.
No. Um, so above table, I can actually breathe underwater as well. So I could theoretically like look around down there, but I wouldn't want to go. When you're talking, a mile, you know what I mean? Like it could be a really deep distance. It would take quite a while to get down there and back.
We could theoretically like I don't know, like find something to like I don't know, not necessarily a rock or a tablet, but like write a note, like carve a note and then
Well,
drop it and hope that it reaches someone.
we just
Yeah.
remember is this is probably a floating island. It's going to be up here for a couple of days, and then it's eventually going to lose whatever buoyancy for whatever is holding it up. It's eventually going to flood
Yeah.
and sink again. And whoever's down there is probably going to find out the hard way because there's going to be a giant rock falling down on top of them if there's anybody left alive down there.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I actually, as much as Miguel wanted to loot, he'd actually feel pretty bad about taking anything. Like,
I'm mostly looking for um, information. That's my primary concern right now is uh, what what knowledge these people may have that is not readily available on the surface.
I mean, do we have an idea? Like we said, they were look like they're lower income. So this is like I feel like we might have just seen a part of their slums like
Mm-hmm.
rise to the surface, and all these poor bastards just you know what I mean. So he feels
Yeah.
bad because he's from kind of like the slums, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like he sees this and he looks around and he sees what physical condition they're wearing. He's like, I don't think loot is what we're gonna get from these people. You
So
know
no.
what I mean? Like.
that's why I'm looking for a temple, a library, a government building, something that we can go into, grab information, not even really look at it. We're just basically grabbing knowledge before it sinks back down to the ocean and is, lost to the surface for
Maybe
who
like a
knows.
book, some books.
Books. Yeah, basically what I'm looking for. I mean, yes, if I found something that was like, oh man, that I can feel magic coming from that item, I might grab something like that. But I'm mostly looking for knowledge that. So again, from my thinking, from Jarvis's thinking, this happened because of Ocean. This
Okay.
information, this was put in front of him because the goddess wants him to learn something about her and her struggle, and so he's taking the opportunity to potentially get information that will lead him down that path.
Okay. Can
So
I?
he's not trying to rob these people. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
dilute this horrible scene.
Yeah.
He's not no he wants to
I
only take what is most precious to him, which again is knowledge.
No, I thought one of my careers is basically like being like a street, like a navigator almost, like of like, cities and
Yeah,
things. So
yeah,
like how would let me see. It's been a while since I've tried to do that, but let me look at my sheet here.
of course.
um while
Yes.
they're doing that, Miguel is he hasn't seen the city, but he does like knowing that these are actually people. He does feel bad for his original reaction, taking things from taking about
The
taking
thing
them.
is, when you walk inside again, because of course, curiosity and etc., and you just cover your mouth a little bit better, and you see the body, and you realize that this was, yeah, you confirm that this was a farmer. There are
Yeah.
farming tools. There are, bowls and other personal objects here and there. The thing is, some of them look a little bit alien to you because this is stuff that is made for deep sea, not for the surface. So, it's like what there is no such thing as a spoon because everything is water. There is like the fork is just a bident, not a trident. It's like
Hmm.
things like this, and there's a lot of shiny metal. Things that are not made of wood. They're pretty much made of coral or metal. something that will withstand the pressure and the water.
So am I?
And yeah,
Sorry. No, no, no. You first.
because you guys, I heard you were looking also for books and etc. Do you find something that resembles a book? But when you take it, you realize that it's heavy, probably, it's you realize it's made out of rock.
That's kind of what I was assuming. It's going to be hard to take anything, unfortunately, but um, uh, I'm not really sure what I'm looking for at this point. But I'll set that aside. I'll kind of like put a note in, like a pin in that, and be like, all right, worst case scenario, I'll come back and try to lug this thing back. What are we talking, like 50 pounds or more? 25 kilograms.
The thing is, Miguel, because this is for you, you
Okay.
you take it out this book on this, kind of made up shelf, and you put it on heavily on the table, and every single page is a very thin layer of granite that is being chiseled out. And of course, underwater, you just use a finger and that will open up. But here, when you have gravity and and not the health of the sea around you, this is heavy. This is a thing that you can just throw it at someone and kill him.
All right. So is it too heavy for me to pick up?
It's not too heavy
Like,
to pick up. It's not too heavy to pick up, but it's definitely a lot heavier than other things you carry on.
all
So
right.
you will slow down a bit.
All right. Like he's gonna hold on for now. Is there anything in there since this was obviously somebody's home? Like, is there like anything personal there's or not just personal, but more of a like kind of any pictures or anything or paintings that
There is
or
not painting. There's a lot of carving and mosaics. Because there's water.
yeah.
Uh, and there is a mosaic that very nice. It represents three people.
Oh,
Uh, Two adult Agnat, like the guy that is just dead at your feet, and a small one. But you don't see anyone else in the house.
is I'm not quite sure exactly like who they would worship or what the normal religion would be for here, but he is going to kind of say a send off prayer for, you know,
Yeah.
this.
And hot pot, non-perishable food. There are some bits in what look like a pantry. They are like spongy and white. Um, and you realize that there is a sea sponge, pretty much. They are not the best delicacy of the world. You had some in the past. They are almost like condiments, but they are, they're pretty durable and they can stay, like vegetables. They can stay out of a fridge or everything for a few weeks before they perish.
He takes them.
Okay, and you guys explore a little bit more, and you realize this is a very small place. This is a very small house for a humble farmer. Uh, it doesn't look like he's, permanent house. There are more like, things that you get when you go out and work, and you maybe spend the night there before you go back to your house.
Is there any sort of like cover or blanket or anything that I could cover him with?
No, no
Okay,
blanket. Uh, Also, the guy is naked.
that's fine. Like imagine, they're underwater.
There is no such a things of clothing for people over Kisi. It's like they don't care, they don't use it. The clothing things is more like a surface because of society. And there is some funny story about the fact that the first people from Rakisi that decided to travel and settle on the surface needed to learn how all the customs, and then walking around naked is not something like everyone does. Or greeting in a certain way and etc. It was a quite a clash of cultures. um, but we're going back to the other people. And yeah, um, you are in the slum. You are in the slum, and you are looking at poor people that survive here, that are now all dead, and no one is happy about it, of course. As you explore a little bit more, you found an empty house, food on the table, or what looked like food on the table in those bowl of made out of metal. And there are something like not gemstone but rocks, shiny rocks on the side of the bowl. This is a little bit more, I would say, a more fancy one,
Hmm.
while other are just pure pure metal. uh you guys can give me a crafting roll, or an alchemy one, if you want to try to recognize what material as
I'll
are
I'll,
those.
I'll make a crafting check. That's fine.
I'm making,
For Go ahead.
I'm making alchemy.
Okay, so 2 dice and then agility. So agility is 4, crafting is 2, 6 dice.
Sorry, my son is losing my mind.
Okay, that's a 6 and a 4. No, 6 and a 5. 6 and a 5. 6 explodes. 11. 13. 13 and agility is actually a 3 bonus.
Mm-hmm. So
So 16.
16. 16. um there was yours.
I only got like a 10. I got a 4 and a 5 plus 1. Yeah, so
Okay.
not great.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
um Rock, you're not completely sure. Jarvis, you're looking at this, and for you is metal, but
It was alchemy. I used alchemy this evening.
and also there is like it's not very well put together. There are like veins inside, or like they give a little like coloration on it. Like it's
Hmm.
not pure. That's what I mean.
Sure.
And Rock, pretty much similar to you. The thing is, this is looks like platinum, but you don't know.
So this looks like is it like the primitive like a primitive people made it? Like is it like you know what I mean? Like does it look like they just kind of used whatever was around and made the bowl? You know what I mean? And it didn't particularly care about what metals went into it. They're like, oh, I need a bowl, so here are the materials that are near me that are the most common. You know?
Probably. I don't want
Yeah.
to say I don't want to say that this is very primitive.
Okay.
The the material, the work on it, it's nice, but yeah,
I'll rotate it around and kind of get a good look at it. You know?
those
Rock, what do
people
you,
don't care about the how precious the material is.
All
Rock,
right.
what does this look like to you? I mean, this one looks like it's reasonably nice, but it's not perfect. What is it?
To me, it would mean that maybe these people were slightly better off than the people around them, and that this was made uh, like how should I put this? This is the handoff from a second class craftsman, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's a better bowl, but it's a bowl made by someone who this isn't their finest work, but they could get it on a discount. You know what I
Do
mean?
you
Like
do
this
you
is what
share
this is what
do
we're
you
looking
share
at.
the fact do you share the fact that it might be platinum?
Oh yeah, no, I still won't take it, but yeah, I'll say that it probably
I
has
mean,
platinum in it.
if this is if this is plat, I mean, if this was platinum, would it would I be able to guess that this is pretty valuable?
Considering that you guys consider upstairs because it's very rare, platinum as the equivalent of, one coin of platinum is 100 pieces of gold.
Yeah,
Look,
this.
so it's worth to us because of the rarity, right? But
Yeah.
to them, this might just be like, and then he has a moment where he stops and like mid-sentence and thinks about it. Wait a minute. Does that mean that where Rikishi is, platinum is a common material?
Yeah, possibly. Um, I'm gonna take a
He
couple
takes
of the
he'll
bowl.
take a moment on that.
I'm gonna take a couple of the bowls and set them outside, and I assume that that weighs a fair amount. A couple of bowls.
How
Uh-huh.
big are these things? Are they like bowl or like bowl?
Uh,
Like,
uh, something in between.
okay, gotcha. Um,
So
So
yeah,
like,
if this is platinum and you melt it down and you remove the impurity and etc etc etc, probably you get between those balls that you took out uh, a couple of maybe 2.5 gold platinum coin, so 200 250 gold.
okay, let's not worry about taking bowls from these people that they consider to be pretty common. But
if
let's
this is what the people in the lower income people had, I am curious to see what will happen if we visit of anyone of upper standing,
yeah,
because
let's again. I'm more looking for some pieces of knowledge. So I'd like to find that. But if we don't find that, grabbing a bunch of this stuff would at least make this worthwhile.
okay,
So,
now back.
I
Sorry,
need
go ahead.
everyone. I need everyone to roll me a acrobatic check.
oh yeah, figured that was coming.
Yeah, let's
Oh
see,
man, I got nothing in
acrobatics.
acrobatics. That's
Oh,
terrible.
2 dice, nice, and then plus my
Any chance I can do
agility.
stealth?
No
Nope.
chance for that. I mean, we're busy checking out his stuff.
Yeah, I know.
So I just
Uh,
wanted to see if I have anything else I can add to this.
4 dice plus 2. Is it everybody makes the acrobatics check?
Yes, everybody.
Oh, shaky shake. Okay, cool. All right. So
All right.
that's
This is ridiculous. I rolled 3 6s. They're not loaded, I promise.
11,
I believe you, Zeppo. I believe.
11
18.
plus.
That is a 9.
11 plus
Okay.
2,
I rolled 4
13,
fours.
16.
Three. I'm sorry, 3 fours.
16.
So everyone above 10, everyone above 10, you
Oh,
feel the entire place shaking.
Hold on. Let me. So this is
You
what a failed roll, right? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and you grab immediately on something to hold on while you see stuff, falling, and you hear in the distance, all of you, something heavy just falling on the ground. Rock, you just fall flat on your ass. Nothing bad except nothing earth
Well,
except
I rolled 16, so I don't know if I fell.
you roll
I think
16.
Garvis. I think
yeah.
Okay.
Garvis falls on his ass.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, sorry, I
Okay.
Oh, that's
misplaced
fine.
too.
That's totally
So
fine.
Jarvis, you are just flat on your ass, and the only thing that hurts is your pride. But for now, everything seems good. The shaking of the entire island put you on alert because it's heavy and it's sudden, but thankfully it stops almost immediately. Everyone,
That's not good.
Uh, all right.
Hey,
I'm
Gal, I think we might want to start heading back.
Expedite.
Yeah,
Um,
Miguel, Hotpot, you didn't have the chance to visit anything else because that's what is around here. Okay. So you were like, okay, so there is a farm, there is a farmer, that's nothing here. So you want to head back or you want to keep exploring?
um, can I try to make it the idea of how like uh how first how far away from the ship are we?
At the moment, considering that you need to go to on the rowboat and travel back, I would say half an hour.
Half an hour. What about to the rowboat?
Uh, from the 10 minutes, so 40 minutes for the whole thing.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'd like to drop this off at the boat and then I'd like to explore some more. And if we hear another tremor, I say we get out of here.
Yeah, I wanted to ask,
Uh-huh.
does Hot Pot like can he determine like how like is this island going to sink sooner than later based on like the loud crash he just heard?
I would say roll me a survival check or
Okay.
nature, or nature, or let's see, uh, maybe history. I let you choose between those three.
Okay. Nature, history, or where's survival?
On under cunning.
Okay. Let me see here. Um, I'm gonna roll nature.
Go for it.
Uh, Actually, it might take longer doing a 20-minute round trip than kind of go.
All right, I rolled a six, five, two fours, and two twos. So that's let me explode the six. I got another five. That's 16 plus two, 18.
Very good. Uh, the, you are not completely sure, but let's say that there is a good chance.
Uh, Miguel, I don't think we have much more time left on the island. I think we need to head back and try to flag down the rest of the crew. I think this is gonna sink sooner than later.
Do you know how soon? Like the next 10
I
to 15 minutes, an hour, or
no idea. I just think that I don't feel comfortable staying here anymore.
uh, is there anything else in this house that would look like have the book? Um, Anything
By the
else
way,
of
that was the
interest?
only book here. Just to
Yeah, anything else of interest? Like
mm,
curious or
what you looking for, just to understand.
I imagine everything looks interesting because of the fact that it's very, very different from what I'm used to.
Yeah,
Um,
even forks and etc. They have all those decoration on it that they look like uniform kind of writing. Uh, all the little mosaics and etc. They have those very tiny speckles of metal that compose them.
I I think I got the most interesting thing. And not the most interesting thing here, but the most I don't really want to take his personal belongings since, it's this was the father and someone who's this is somebody's home. So
Hot Pot does not feel the same way, and he's looking for anything that could be used for making uh like medicine or potions or elixirs.
Probably the best thing you were able to use eventually was the seaweed that from the bottom of the ocean. Unfortunately, that thing outside is completely dry and dead.
You're looking for stuff, maybe the silverware, so you can try some new techniques. If I know, actually, before I say that, did you mention that you're looking for stuff that was specifically for cooking to Miguel?
Um, does does he think that Miguel would like so you said like out of respect like this is their home like you don't want to take anything unnecessarily like does he view you as someone who he may not confide that in you if he thinks that it would like upset you or
Oh, you do? I don't think you think that he's being respectful, but you also think that he wouldn't be upset if you took anything.
yeah so
Uh,
okay so he would have expressed like what he's looking for
okay.
if he thought that it would sort of cause like friction between Hot Pot and
Yeah.
you, um, then he wouldn't like but it sounds like he would probably express his interest in finding new ingredients or possibly like new like utensils or any cookware that he could use to make his stuff.
Are there any he's like I imagine the these utensils would be interesting to to make new interesting food. You could always try seeing what type of bowls they use, any sort
Oh
of
yeah, no,
like
that's a great idea. As he's like stuffing his bag with stuff things he finds.
yeah, so I mean if he's a yeah, I mean it's also something his out of character, you weren't here, but his mother helps you out in the kitchen now, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So you actually might be close since you guys cook together. You've probably gotten really close to her, or at least know a lot of stuff. Would have had some conversations with her. So,
Yeah, I'm sure he would have. I'm sure he would have gotten very close with her.
so I'm not like especially if you guys are talking together about techniques on food and cooking in general. Uh, yeah, no, he brings a mention. He's not gonna pick up anything, but he directs you in possible
Okay.
places that might be. And as soon as you're ready, he gives one more look at the father who's on the ground and gives him a nod. If I don't, not sure if his eyes could close, but if he could close his eyes, he would, or
He's not
ears.
wearing clothes, but is he wearing any jewelry?
Any jewelry? No, no. Uh, there is a like a pendant around his neck. It's made of seashells, but there's you don't consider that jewelry in on the surface. Um,
Does he consider it as something potentially valuable, or is it just does it look like just seashells strung together like
it's pretty much seashells strung together. Some are very nice, but that's it.
okay. If he doesn't view it as valuable, he won't take it.
Okay, I leave that to you. Is your choice. But I would say this: you guys have started to gather things. You started to gather pieces here and there. What looks like a fork, what look like a tool to cut the seaweed. Uh, you collect a couple of bowls that are made of coral, very sturdy and strong one. You, Output, because of your knowledge of crafting and etc., you realize this. This is made naturally. It's not forged. This is like, oh, let's guide the coral to grow in this way. Very weird.
This he looks at Miguel and he's like holding it. This is the good stuff.
Oh,
On the other side, after the shaking, you guys press on to find Jarvis, a place that look like a little bit more like a temple or an exhibit. Can I have a society or maybe a survival or a navigation check from you?
Bef-
Rock, you can help.
Before we left that room, um, after the shaking starts and we're thinking about like maybe we should head back, um, the small blue snake kind of goes and looks at him straight in the eyes, and he takes one of the bowls off the table. Just like sort of like swipes it and puts it into his stuff.
Fair enough.
Did you ask Hot Pot for survival?
No, no, no,
No.
you. Jarvis and the Rock.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No worries.
You said survival or what else?
Or society or navigation.
I'm gonna do navigation because I'm better at that.
Can also, if we're gonna do well, I guess we can both do navigation. I have a question about a skill that I have. It is it's navigation perception called Wayfinder's Instinct. So would that apply to this?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay, that's what I was asking. Let's see, navigation.
So it's a 15 plus 3 from cunning. And I don't think I have anything else to add to that.
6 dice.
So that's it's an 18.
An 18 from you, and
Yep.
Um,
Did I take any damage from the fall?
no, it was just
Hmm. Okay. When I fell, I would have probably just shoved a couple of bowls. Unless it doesn't like they're huge, so I would have shoved a couple of those bowls into my bag.
how many
Um,
bowls were there? I mean, was there just the two? Because then like
four.
four. Okay.
okay.
So I'm guessing we split it two and two. That makes the
Sure.
most sense. So
Sure.
it was funny because you shoved them into your jacket, and as he was leaving, he almost was like, "This feels wrong," and then like one of his, he must have been being convinced, and he just, yeah, okay, he shoves them into his stuff. Anyway, 9 and my cutting is 2, 10, 11 plus my wayfinder 13.
Okay. It took you a little bit more than I expected, especially because, um, like there are no paths here. It's not like there are signs that you can read or play, or things that you can just say, oh, yeah, that way. So it's a little bit more like wandering around and testing and etc. But you started to notice a different vibe at a certain point. Almost like you live in the slump and there is a little nicer neighbor. And now you don't see Agnes around anymore, unless there is a family of Telios or Condri, and there is a Agnat servant with them.
Okay.
You're pretty much a quite smart character. You heard about this. Rikisi is divided in caste,
You're right.
okay? And yeah, you started to see how. At a certain point, you see something that caught your eyes. You're not completely sure if it's a temple, but it's definitely a big rounded building that has, strangely, stairs.
I'm going to move towards that with a fair amount of speed.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, if he's headed that way, I'll follow, you know.
Mhm. You get to the stairs and you see something on it lay down. They make you wonder how different Rikisi is. You are staring at the corpse of a Horchinus Kentaros. A Horchinus Kentaros is a humanoid killer whale, mermaid.
Well, you don't see that every day. This looks...
mhm.
The head is kind of humanoid. The sleek black and white tough skin the fin on his back, the massive amount of teeth,
Yeesh.
almost like Ignatos, but they are sharks, and they are pretty much different size, but the biggest one of
How
them,
tall is this dude? He must be massive.
this thing is 10 feet tall.
Is it? Is this wearing any jewelry of any kind?
Yes, it does. But the thing is that immediately strikes you is the massive harpoon that he's still holding in his hand and is something like 6 feet tall, completely made out of something that looked like strong, tough coral decorated with gold.
You want
Hmm.
that, Garvis? I don't think I could. Yeah, that's not my thing, but
Um, I'm gonna give it a tug and see if I can even get it out of the hand.
It took you a little bit because, of course, the rigor mortis, but this guy just slowly release it and you
Yeah.
just make it roll on the side. It's heavy,
Uh-huh.
big, and definitely precious because if that is gold, it's literally covering the entire surface in nice, intricate paths that look like waves.
it
As
feels
I
like something
touch
that
it,
you should take. Yeah.
I mean, would I even be able to wield this thing if it's that tall and heavy? Would I even be able to wield this
Depending
thing?
of your might.
I only have a might of two, so I don't. This
No.
kind of reminds me of that thing I got off the crocodile guy,
Mm,
that sword.
yeah.
Doesn't mean that I'm not going to take it. I'm going to leave it here on the stairs for now, because again, I'm. But when I touch it, do I get any sense of magic from it?
No.
Okay, so
Not
I'm
for
even less
first glance.
interested
This
here.
is more the way that the guy is here, the
Hmm.
way that the jeweler is wearing, and etc. You, if you remember correctly, you have a 4 on cunning.
Hmm.
Yeah, this guy looks almost like a guard.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's makes sense.
Okay. Um, I might come back for the item, but again, I want to get inside this building and see if there is anything, any knowledge. I'm looking
Sure.
for for books, and I don't want to get weighed down by, I mean, as much as it's nice
I
to have money, I'm
I
looking
o-
for knowledge.
I only mentioned it because it's that's sort of that
That's fair.
sea imagery stuff that you would seem to enjoy. So that's why.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So I'm going to continue up the stairs.
Okay, so you started to walk up to the stairs and you realize that you're reaching the top of the building. And the top of the
Hmm.
building is a circular space
Hmm.
surrounded by column.
Colosseum.
And yeah, yeah, you can follow him.
Yeah.
Geraldine is
Yeah.
following him.
Yeah.
Geraldine is poking the corpse, by the way.
Yeah.
Um, and the thing is, a couple of columns fall down,
Hmm.
and you realize that in the middle of it, there is a hole that look down, and one of the columns just took it down and hoping it even more. And down below, there is a flooded chamber, but there's no
Hmm.
stairs to get down.
Hmm.
Oh, you're supposed to be able to swim down to it. I'll look in it because if it was
Yeah.
underwater, the chamber would be. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Okay, he
How
does
Exactly.
rocked us some quick mental math, going, oh right, underwater.
how
And
far
it's,
down?
I would say, 45, between 45 to 50 feet down below.
Hmm. Now I did grab another grappling hook, and I
Yeah.
would have probably grabbed rope with that as well, especially considering where we're going to explore. Um, I look at Rock. This is I don't know how long we need to be here for. Uh, I want to go in and I'll come back. All right.
Is it make it easier if Rock like I don't know like watches the grappling like he hooks it and I'm
Yes.
like
Stay.
stabilizing it
You
and like watching the line.
you and Geraldine stay here. Um, and I'm gonna go down and see if I can grab anything and come right back up.
Okay, and I will signal you if
Okay.
something else happens.
Everyone
Yeah.
else, roll me an acrobatic check, difficulty 12.
Oh, it's
You're gonna
that
be on
time.
the rope and it's gonna shake.
I assume I need to do that as well.
Oh
It's time
man.
to go.
Everyone, in the
Okay,
middle of this conversation,
Uh-huh.
let's see now. Acrobatics. Okay. Uh,
I don't even think I have the ability to make this roll. Yeah, I don't even have the ability to make a 12.
agility. I want to see if there's
I'd have to
something I
roll
can
three.
do with.
I rolled a 10.
you fall down on your ass. Jarvis, Eden, I presume.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
there's
just
anything
fell
I
on
can
my
do
ass
for his
there.
role because it's a physical thing that he's doing. Yeah, I don't think I can use any of my abilities. So that him messing up is not something. This is all social stuff. Okay, so anyway, back to acrobatics check. 4 plus my other two dice. So I'm not saying four number dice. Let's see,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
six
Oh,
dice. 6 dice. All right.
Hot pot, what was your?
Just to verify, so I have one pip, and I would add the highest and the lowest
Yes.
plus my modifier.
Yes.
Okay, so a total of 9.
Plus, if there is a 6, it will explode.
Yeah, no, I have a 5, a 1, and then I get a +3 modifier.
Okay. So the three of you just fall down flat on your ass. This time, you realize there's a little bit more earthful. So uh, you don't get any damage because of your skin or armor and etc. But technically, this will inflict you everyone one damage
Okay.
to
12
everyone that
for.
fall.
So 12 for 16, 17. Hold on. 12. Sorry. 16, 17, 18. And then I get my bonus for my stat, which is agility, 19, 20, 21.
Okay, the rock is like Legolas on steroid, is just jumping
Is
and
there,
just
is a
telling like,
shake?
oh wait, yeah,
Does he? Is that a critical token?
I rolled two
yeah.
sixes for the it's the highest. So I
What?
have acrobatics, so I double rolled the sixes because I had two pips. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So
Uh,
yes, um, everyone else, as I said, down on your ass. It hurt a little bit more, but you don't take damage yet.
uh,
Uh, and you guys are starting to you Roxy, another column, just fall down, hit the roof, and go down with the rest of it in just one big swing motion, a crash, an heavy thud that you guys on the other side you hear.
as I'm holding the rope, I'm going. Are you sure you want to go down there? As I'm holding the rope,
Did, did did I actually go onto the rope?
I'm
You said it
assuming
happened during the
he's
conversation.
getting ready to go down
You
there.
are getting ready to go.
Okay. All right. I
Uh,
thought you were gonna have me. I actually thought you were gonna have me fall off the edge.
I don't.
no, 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 no. Miguel, hot pot. You guys grab what you can. You start to head down to the row both.
yes, it's time to go.
Uh, for 10 minutes, it's just, you're dragging stuff with you. Not super heavy, but, still something to consider. And you drop this heavy book that look like a ledger made out of rock into the both. Those other bits, the coral bowl and etc., some of the tools. Where do you want to go after that?
Is there
I
any place around here that we can kind of go like near of the boat, like
Near of
close
the boat,
by?
there are two paths pretty much, the one that you guys take. One goes to the farmer areas and one goes to the city. So you know where to go.
I think we should try to find the other half of the party.
Right? Should one of us stay here and try to be ready if we have to run back, ready to go, like row the boat?
I
Or
mean,
is
that's
that
not a
some
bad idea.
tick Gadons, do you want to hang out here for a bit, or do you want to come with us to go see if we can go get the rest of the party? What's your thoughts?
Are you asking Hot Pot if he wants to
No, I
stay
said
or
Gadons, the guy, the
oh,
third guy
okay.
who was here with us.
Yeah. Okay.
Gdansk will stay at the boat. Yeah, yeah, okay. His massive task make him talk when he talk. This her was sound every time he does. Yeah, I will stay here at the boat. Yeah, you guys go. I will make sure that we are ready when you guys come back.
He gives a nod. Uh, Out of character, did I note if Gadons took anything with at the from the house at all? Just kind of just observing.
It did not. It is mostly there to, look around and learn new things.
Just curiously, just it's like if you go out with people, I'm curious what other people were up to. That's it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
Just
to care much. Gdansk is a kind of pragmatic guy. It's like, okay, loot, great.
all right. I make haste. We make haste towards the to on the other path to get our party members.
Perfect. And you go at the beginning through the narrow path, squeezing yourself between the rocks, and getting to the slump first. And I need you guys to roll me an investigation roll or survival in order to find their tracks because you don't know where they went.
As a master of investigation with a whole 3 dice in cunning,
You said
I make
investigation
investigation.
or invest.
Perception or
Oh, okay.
survival.
With an 8, I look high and low for
And
their
you see a lot
tracks.
of corpses that upset you a little bit.
He's upset, all right. He's gonna kind of take it and more kind of overwhelmed by the sheer like volume of people that he is now being that are around him, that he does not find the tracks.
I
Okay.
rolled a 17.
After a little bit, you find the tracks, the dragging of clothes that is left behind by Geraldine, the boots of Jarvis, the tracks of the nice shoes they usually rock wear. But you guys are heading down that path. In the meantime, before we got an interesting conclusion for tonight, Jarvis, you walk down, and there are it's a little bit darker. There is no natural light except for the one that comes from upstairs.
Wait,
And
are we lowering him via rope? I'm just curious if he's going by
yes,
rope or not. Okay.
yeah, you're lowering by the rope.
Yeah.
And you look around and you realize that this is probably a temple. Thing is, dedicated to whom? So you started to look around to look for information and etc. You see another couple of corpses, same kind of corpses of the guy upstairs on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of ornaments, same kind of massive harpoon.
Mm-hmm.
One of them wear what looks like a tiara.
Mm-hmm.
That it seems to be made out of pure white gold.
Mm-hmm.
But it's from the head of a Horchinus guy, so you're looking at something like this size.
Is white gold, is that like platinum?
No, literally white gold.
Okay, I
It's
don't. Okay.
um, gold can be the classic, gold color, yellowish. There is going to
Hmm.
be the red, there is a little bit a reddish one, the pink one, and there is the white one. It
Okay.
looks almost like silver, but there is the shyness of gold in there. Um, and you suddenly, when you get to the right point, you are almost midway, holding yourself to the rope and looking around, and you see this massive murales on the wall. It's a magnificent mosaic,
Hmm.
and there are big sea creature, uh, giant turtles, the size, by of course the depiction, the size of islands. There is a sea dragon that looks amazing, and etc. And there are 5 figure. You recognize immediately 3 of them. This is a temple to the sea goddesses. You see Milas on the right, a little bit more dragonish than you remember it, but definitely her. This, big round woman with flowing black hair, big smile, motherly, definitely. Their Ichthian's depiction is a little bit more like she has scales like a dragon or other things like this. On the right side, your goddesses, Oshun, depicted like she's made out of foam, sea foam, and water, where in her flowing hair there are, coming out fishes and other bits of the ocean that they ended up like in nets. In the middle, you have Caliber, the smaller of the 3, bluish, ice color that seems almost like in a fetal position, irradiating light. In Ingetirian tradition, Caliber is also known as the eternal sleeper because her trance keep the balance.
Hmm.
The other 2 figures, one on top and one at the bottom, are new to you. There's no such mention of 5 gods in the archipelago, only 3.
Well, maybe the one on the top is the god of destiny, as a guess, and maybe the one on the bottom is Jolly Roger.
I'm going to give you a description. I
Hmm.
want you to roll me a religion check. This is a very difficult roll. So this is the moment where if everyone wants to give a critical token,
I was about
yes,
to ask, do I have my critical token from that double six from before?
absolutely.
All right,
Can
I'll
I?
give that to Jarvis then.
Uh, I don't think
I
I can
can
give
give
him a
him
double
a critical
another.
token.
I'll give him one of my critical tokens.
How I don't. Can he accept multiple of that?
No, unfortunately, no.
Right.
All
Only
right.
It makes
Okay.
sense thematically for Rock to be like, "Do you see anything down there?"
Rock,
I
That
just give
makes
him the
sense.
Rock, how
token.
many critical tokens do you have?
Me, I think I had the one from before.
Well,
No, the
I have
one from
multiple
earlier.
critical tokens.
You want me to save it?
Um, yeah, save yours. I'll use one of mine.
All right, but you're not directly in the scene. That's fine, right? Yeah.
technically speaking, you should be in the scene, but
Okay,
you
so
know
then,
what? You know what? I will allow it because your guys are coming.
all right.
So,
Can I make the
Jarvis,
can I
please
make the
roll.
argument? Can I make Does it have to be a religion or can it be an occult?
Oh, I let you choose.
I would
Based
prefer
on what you're choosing, there are going to be different
I
answers.
have 1 dot in religion and I have 3 dots in occult. So I would much rather be that.
Okay, so occult, you roll your wisdom plus 4 dice,
Yep.
not just three, and
So
3 of them can explode.
yep. And I'm adding one
And
from
you keep
wisdom.
4 of them, by the way.
I'm keeping four, and so I can. I'm adding one from wisdom, and I'm adding one from my other thing over here. So I'm okay. Anyway, so um, that's not great, unfortunately. That is a six, a three, and a bunch of ones. So that's um
So you
9,
keep
10,
4 of those,
11,
and you reroll the 6, a list one.
11, 12, 13. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's another three. That's 16 altogether.
Okay, so
I rolled
so
four
cold.
ones or
Happens.
five. Yeah.
Unfortunately, happens. So it takes you a little bit. The top figure, it cannot be the gods of fate. It cannot be Talor.
Hmm.
And the bottom one cannot be Jolly Roger because that is Talor.
The one on the bottom is Tau. All right.
So the bottom one represents this big figure that is almost his hand are put under the 3 goddesses,
Hmm.
almost like he's lifting them,
Hmm.
has those massive wings. And I remind you, Talor is depicted with 4 arms,
Hmm.
and this bottom part is tentacles,
Hmm.
almost like it's a massive mix between a kraken and a dragon, or you know. And the 5 big eyes in the middle of this black head, are quite striking, and you know about them by legends and occult retelling of how Talos looks like. The top figure is feminine, and she looks like a Sifiote,
Hmm.
almost octopus-like. There is no detailed feature of her because she is like just a mosaic. So her eyes are fitted on a kind of plain face, and she's with her with her hair flowing around, and with her bottom part also with massive tentacle, seems to almost embrace the whole scene.
Hmm. Could this be the one that was mentioned earlier? The moon, like the mother of the three.
Yes, it does.
Hmm.
And I'm not giving you the more information on that because this is the character, just the player coming out with this, and the character
Uh-huh.
realizing it. So yeah, this temple is dedicated to all the gods of the sea, including the one that are being forgotten by other upstairs, up there on the
Hmm.
surface.
Hmm.
And when you finally go down from the rope, and there is the splash of the water, because as I said, this place is flooded, and you realize that the water is up to your knee. You also see what looks like an altar just under the murales, under the mosaic. And on top of it, there is a massive book.
You
Uh-huh.
find anything down there? You all right?
Get ready to pull me out. I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna grab the book
Okay.
and see if I can even lift it.
The thing is, the moment you start to get closer, you realize something. from your point of view, some of the piece of the massive murales were looking like a piece of the mosaic. But more you get closer, some of them are tridimensional, especially two of them that look like sea monsters. And the moment you step closer to the altar, both of them turn their head. And that is where we stop the session tonight.
Awesome.
I was about to ask if he brought a big bag of sand you gotta get the timing right. It's the important part of the timing. You know, all the rest.
Yeah.
So let's see in next episode how Jarvis would get out of this problematic situation with the two automaton guardians of this place.
Huh?
It's okay. Miguel and Hot Pot are on the way. We'll be there
Yes.
eventually.
I,
Fashionably late.
I just enjoy the dynamic of him going into this great dive and he's seeing this religious skull. All I see is darkness, so I'm just like looking over, going, anything down there? Got anything? Anyway,
Anyway, for the people watching, thanks everyone. Always a pleasure to have you here. We had a blast, and sorry for the few interruptions here and there. See you next time.